So we've got the defensive-minded, lovely Evo. It's the second one. We've obviously went through the Winter Wingback. If you want to check that out, then go on the channel. And we've now got the defensive-minded that will give you the Bruiser Plus. This is now a max 86, 78 shooting, 8 playstyles, and 1 playstyle plus. It is also going to give you the Winter Wildcard Evo background. Very nice, and it isn't necessarily a massive upgrade compared to what we're seeing on these wingbacks. So if you're looking for coins, head to the description of the video, have a look at U7, click go to site, and you'll be transported straight to the coin page for FC25. There is plenty of mounts, and we know full well that U7 are the cheapest, safest, reliablest coins that you can get out there. Once selected your product, click buy, and you'll also be given a newcomer an extra bonus per time. Then obviously head over to the discount, type in JT11 for your discount code, and you'll be able to get that lovely 6% off every single time. And there is also massive creators that are on screen that are also affiliated with U7 Buy. And if that's not enough to convince you, there is lots of different reviews that you can go on Trustpilot and have a look for yourselves. Safe, reliable, and fast. I'm interested to see what cards can double upgrade from this. We've had a quick look and Carl Walker seems to be one of the best ones that you can go for, but these do allow you to go anywhere. So I'm very interested to see the favorites on this and see if it's worth doing my double Walker or its potential to go and just kind of go with somebody different on this. So we're going to have win 1 match, play 2, win 1 match, play 2, achieve 1 clean sheet. And that's it, 2. Lovely. Okay, so 4 matches in total. If you manage to do everything in them 4 matches, we are going to get a little bit of a defensive awareness, standing, strength, aggression. We get defensive awareness, standing, strength, aggression, playstyle block, and playstyle plus bruiser. So realistically, you are looking at a centre back for this. If we was to go, for instance, if it was to go with, say we go with tomorrow, 88, 83, 87. We've got 87, 88, 85. So he's kind of just going a bit of physical. Now, if we was to go down a little bit, just to see somebody without any defensiveness, we've got 52, 68, 57, 73. Okay. So it's almost like they are giving us that linked Evo already. So let's go ahead and shoot over to Footbin. I do like the fact that it isn't that many matches as well, because I believe the Winter Wingback was 11 games. This is only 4. So I can kind of get behind that a lot more. We should have the popular players as well. So we got, Van de Ven, Mendy if you've got him. I don't know what my Mendy is actually. Let's have a quick look. Let's go defending, and then we'll go special, and then we'll go untradeable. I doubt I've got many trade. Oh, that's going to show them all, isn't it? Then let's just have a search. I know. Let's go back off and then back on. I hate that you have to kind of just follow this. I'm interested. Do I have a Mendy already? And I don't know if he's got a playstyle plus. Oh, he doesn't. So he's 84. Bruiser. It's not a bad shout, but I have got Teo there already now, so it's kind of a bit gone for me in that one. We've got Militao. That's going to be a great shout if you haven't put him in anything else. The problem is we've had quite a few decent Evos with the defensive side. So obviously we had the defensive Dynamo. Defensive growth was for the silver, same as that one. Aerial dominance could have been given because of the defending physical upgrade, but again, it could have been the attacker. We then had acrobatic, which didn't make no sense. Attacker apprentice, and I think that was all of them for the moment. Then it's obviously Ultimate Edition, so it's going to be them kind of 4. They all had some players from each of them that you could put in, and we're going to have a lot of players that are the same. Like Van de Ven is always going to be number 1 there. I do think Militao, because he's not got no other version, is a great shout. We've got Delo there, we've got Mendy. We've got Walker, but I'm surprised he's not more up the top. Zambrotta, does he not have a... Oh, yeah, he has Relentless. I was going to say, he must have a Playstyle Plus. We have, obviously, Tomore. It's only a slight upgrade. Mainu can go into it as well. That could be a nice upgrade in general, because, obviously, it's going to have a few of them. We have got the incisive, deep line playmaker as well that could put him up to there. So, there is some decent Evos with this one. Now, obviously, the way I was thinking at it, I've got an 85 Walker at the moment. So, for instance, this is kind of how mine would look at the moment. So, if I was to just go with the defense first, for instance, we then go Winter Wingback and then into the defensive mind. Obviously, these are not it. This is kind of the stats that you're looking at for that final Walker. It's still not absolutely incredible. Like, it's a good card, but it's not necessarily the final product. It's just a lot more well, I say a lot more pace. It's a lot more passing. The pace has gone up by 1, bit more defending physical. Obviously, the dribbling could do with being a little bit better. Obviously, the composure is not going to be crazy. And then we do get the Bruiser Plus. We get him up to a 3-star, 3-star. I get the kind of hints where you could go up and down on a right back because you've got 4-4 right backs, 5-4 right backs, right backs with better composure. That is fair enough. I just think if you've got Walker already, he seems to be just staying into the team every single time. And to be honest, I haven't really got a right back that wants to take over him. Militao will always be a great shout. I think whatever you can get on him is going to always be perfect. You can obviously go from the base card or the inform. It really doesn't matter. I believe you can only do that one, the defensive one, because you can't obviously put him as a right back, but you could have put him somewhere else. So say we go defensive dynamo, if you wanted the jockey instead, then you could obviously link him here, and then you've got all the others that could have got him up to an 87. So depending on what playstyle plus you want on him, is the depending on which one you go for first. If you're quite happy with the Bruiser, then obviously that's going to be brilliant. I think Bruiser's better on a fullback or even in a midfielder. I don't think James Milner is the worst option you can go for. This is the winter, there we go, on this one. We obviously have got Van der Ven, always going to be a number 1 shout there. I think you've got to be silly not to. 87 rated from his track star, but I can imagine you could probably get his 82 just as high at this point. There's plenty of different ones that we've gone through. Obviously, we've got like the aerial dominance. You could go, to be honest, I'd have to go the defensive dynamo and then go through it through the aerial dominance and then into the defensive minded, just because I want the jockey over the bruiser, but then I'll also want the jockey over the power header. And I want the Winter Wildcard to be the last Evo at this point. And that's kind of the issue they've got. Because obviously, they will give us a dynamic change for this. I don't think they... Oh, they have, in fact. So if we look over here, they've given us these already. I don't want to then upgrade something that's going to be upgraded again and lose this. This is the big thing they really need to sort out, because it makes no sense that we've got to give that up. We can't just go back to it. So let me know down below what you think about that. Looking at the rest of them then. So I think Van der Ven's going to be always in a great shout, regardless of the version. Mendy, I could see it, but if a lot of people have got Teo now or somebody different, I could see him being left behind until he gets a fully upgraded. Walker's always an option. I think Delot's not terrible. Militao would probably be my third in that. And then as you go further down, Koyunde, great shout. Konate, probably not worth it because we've got the 89 coming. Reece James, again, if you can go with a double, same as Gusto. Anybody that's going with a double here, always a great shout if you're starting from 0. Gets them to 87 really quick. Some very good stats across the board. The only thing they kind of need is a little bit more composure if that is on the lower side straight away. So very, very good Evos. Could link together. Let me know down below what you're going to go for. And I'm very interested to see where these teams end up after the Winter Wildcard. Take care. Peace.